Good afternoon. This is Miss Gigi coming at you again with another message. Listen, it's time to heal, girl. It's time to heal now that you've had your heart broken. How do I do that? How do I heal? I'm glad you asked. Listen. First thing I need you to do is I need you to pray. Ask the Lord for healing. Okay, the Lord is near the brokenhearted and the contrite in spirit. Okay, do not lose your faith because this relationship ended. It is the best thing for you that it did end. Not that you know that he was using you. Not that you know he treated you like that. He abused you. These toxic men, they target us women. They put us in these categories. They put us in the category of, okay, so I highlighted three categories. Okay, so men chase down the plain Janes because they feel like, oh, she got a place to stay. She look like she's safe. She nice enough, better than living on the street. So, you know what I'm saying? I go live with her. I ain't gonna stay at my mama's house, but I go live with her. She look like an easy target anyway. And then the pick me shoes, you out there got your hand up, talking about, oh yeah, I believe what you're saying, being overly empathetic and believing everything they're saying. They're going to control, dominate you. And then you say, I got a house, I got a car, I got a good job, I got money, I got everything. I'm a good woman. But then you overweight with low self-esteem too. So, you putting your accomplishments to the forefront, and then you think that you better than the woman that did him the way that she did, but you don't know why she treated him like that. And then you don't know the full story. So you just run up there with your hand up, pick me, pick me, pick me. Like, no. And they prefer these pick me's and plain Janes to be overweight because, like I said, they got low self-esteem. But the plain Janes could be skinny too. But she has to have low self-esteem. I don't know why these men have this certain it's the certain criteria so they control and dominate you and spend all your money and do what they want to do because they get some type of thrill on that. And then these side chicks who running around here thinking that she's so cute and adorable and all the men want me. It's because, yeah, you something he can do. You just a sexual object. That he's sexually attracted to because he ain't sexually attracted to his wife no more. Like, I ain't finna screw her. He ain't touch his wife in a year. Or I ain't touched my wife in a few years. I'm not finna sleep with her. I don't see. The thing is, he's essentially done with her. And he's trying to move on and find someone that's more interesting. And then when he's done having sex with you, he's going to find somebody else that's more attractive to him. So this is just a game that they play. And they control and manipulate and dominate you. And then with the side chick, he give her so much money that she gonna sexually do whatever he want to do. And he gonna break you down, your self-esteem down. You ain't got no standards. You gonna do whatever. Okay, so like, how to heal from that? Like I was saying, just pray about this. First of all, we're gonna need to pray. And then next, I'm gonna need you to develop some standards. Know what you will and will not tolerate. I will not sleep with married men. One of your standards. Like, this is boundaries I will not cross. Like, just make that a part of the things that you will not do. You will not tolerate that. I'm not doing that. Okay. Do not settle for a man that's abusive. Mentally, physically, emotionally, psychologically, especially financial. Have some standards and stick with them. And if you see one of these men crossing these boundaries, End it. End it. Leave. Put him out. It's these toxic men, they choose you because they want something they can get from you. They want something out of you. When they say, please be my girlfriend, please, 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 they trying to get something out of you. They want something. They want a place to stay. They probably want some money, or they probably want sex, or they probably want all three, because he ain't getting it from his wife no more. His wife probably he are dead away from getting put out. She ain't touching him no more sexually. And then as far as getting any gifts or anything from his wife probably ain't got no more money, because she done spent everything. So now all her money is going towards the bills, and he's not contributing. Okay? So he's not contributing to his situation like that. So he running up on you because he's lacking something at home, or he ain't got a home. He probably living at his mama's house because of this. Running around here cheating, sleeping with all these women. And a lot of women ain't gonna take that. Now that the wife done wised up, and a lot of women are starting to come into realization about these games that these toxic men are playing, and they're woke. A lot of them are waking up. So just do not ignore the red flags. Okay? Please do not do that. Please don't ignore red flags. If you know and feel like this man ain't for you, please just be honest with yourself. You know that he don't like you. You notice that he only come over at night. You just piece of butt for him. You just a good time. That's it. He don't really take you seriously. And he trying to, spend quality time with your child is because he's trying to emotionally pull you in so that he can get more out of you. Oh, could you see him? He's a good dad. He spend time with your kid. That's bait. Your son is bait. Your daughter, she's bait so that he can get whatever he want out of you. He don't, my stepson. Really? But if all the other signs, all the other red flags add up on top of spending quality time with yourself, because that's an emotional, emotional tactic that they'll use to emotionally bait you in. And then they'll mentally bait you in is like telling you that you're beautiful, telling you you're sexy, telling you all the things that you want to hear that ain't no man told you before. That's how they mentally bait you. And this is how they break your heart so bad. And this is how, you become so emotionally and exhausted, mentally and emotionally drained, is exhausted, because this is what they tell you. They appeal to these certain areas. And then, and then financially, you spend all your money. You spend all your money on them. You spend all your money on the bills, and you ain't never got no money for yourself. And then so you don't really have enough to keep yourself up. And that's exactly it. They want you to let yourself slide, and then that'll be an excuse to leave you. Oh, this bitch ain't never got no money because, she let her stuff slide. Why she let her stuff slide? She ain't never got no money. She always spending money on you. She always spending money on the bills. She always spending money on the kids, so she ain't never got enough for herself. Do not let no man set you up like that, and then that'll be the reason he leave. So just be aware of the red flags. And then so psychologically, they always gaslight. They do gaslighting tactics. They'll be like, you crazy. I can't believe that. They'll always say, you're stupid. They'll always belittle you. That's psychological terror. That is games that they play like that. They make you feel like that. You're not stupid, but they make you feel like that. So, and then physically they beat you. They beat you so that you don't look at another man, think about another man, touch another man. If they control you mentally, then they control physically where you go. They know you where you're not going to go. So these are all the red flags of mentally, physically, emotionally, psychologically, and spiritually. They break down your self-esteem so much. You thinking too high. You higher than You thinking higher than you ought to. You know, you too high. You need to come on down to my level. Come down for what? Seriously? Like they'll try you like that too. They'll say you know, you a little bit, your self-esteem a little bit too high. You deserve more. You deserve better. What? They break your spirit. So when you notice all of these mentally, physically, emotionally, psychological, and spiritual signs, red flags, please don't ignore them. Please. Please get out of the relationship and end it. And these toxic men, they've been doing this for years, and they're really good at it by now, and they train and teach other men how to be narcissists and very toxic. They abusive individuals. It's a game to them, and they want to laugh about it and see if they can win. Who could get it first? They don't really care about you. They care about playing a game with each other, and then they laugh, and then you think that, oh, he with me because he loved me. He with you, try to get something out of you. But just heal and forgive yourself for not knowing any better, because a lot of us women, we got played in these relationships, these men hoping that, you know, they love us and you know, believing that they loved us, and then turns out they tried us, you know, they manipulated us, they used our emotions against us, and that's why we get mentally, physically, emotionally, and exhausted, and then we stuck. And you had and a lot of other women on the flip side, the women that was going somewhere before they met this man, you was on the right track, and you was, you know, going after your goals, going after your dreams, and then you crashed and hit rock bottom. Don't give up. Just get back up again. You know, a wise man fall down 7 times because he still got up. Why? Because he had more purpose too. He had more reason. Get up and continue to stay on your journey. Yes, pain hurts. It did not come to kill us. It came to make us stronger. It came to give us more purpose. It gave us more reason. Just make us stronger, faster, and better. And it teaches you the true power to live in God you serve. Because once you put this in the hands of the Lord, and you go and you cry out and you purge your soul, you will get stronger. And then you're able to teach someone what you went through. Because the pain that we go through is not for ourselves. It's also for us to teach somebody else what we went through and the signs and the red flags, so that they can say, hey, you know what? My man tried me like that. He treated me like that. You know what? I'm going to go teach somebody else this. You know, so this is how you heal. Just know it's not your fault. You were targeted. All of us are targeted for these toxic men. They ain't going nowhere or doing nothing with their life. They're in the same place that they was 5 years ago. That's another sign. Another red flag is they're not going anywhere socially where they were 5 years ago, 2 years ago, last year. They was stuck in the same place. They have not moved up yet. They have not advanced any at all in their life. And sometimes they look at you and they say, oh, you know what? No, this bitch ain't she better than me. So I'm going to get with her. I'm going to learn what she do. I'm going to use her, and then I'm going to be better than her. Some men, they actually do. You could be sleeping with the enemy. You can actually don't even know it. And your spouse is jealous of you. And then they'll just try to pull you down and try to be better than you. That is an actual real possibility. That you got a jealous, manipulating spouse. Your boyfriend hating on you. Your husband hating on you, jealous of your success. Because you're going somewhere. You're focused on your goal. You're focused on your dream. And they don't have any type of skills or goals to chase. And so they would rather hate on you because it's easier to focus on you than to chase their dream. I don't know why. But it's like, you know what? And what they try to do is try to copycat you. And try to do what you do and be better than you. And be like, now look at me. I'm better than you. And they that's just, it's all psychological, sweetie. It's all a mind game for them. They try to win because they ain't got nothing else to do, or this is what they choose to do. They choose to be a scam artist and play these type of games like that. This is just so that they don't have to work or get a job or be sufficient and take care of themselves. They want other people to take care of them because they feel entitled. And it's a mental problem with them on their end. And then it becomes a vicious cycle. You understand? It's not necessarily something that you did wrong. It's because you're doing everything right that you are a target. Because you are a good girl, because you are sweet, because you are nice. You are a target to be controlled and manipulated because you got a good job. And see what I'm saying? And what is going on in their mind is only a psychiatrist can identify. What they call them, they got a couple of terms for them. Yes, narcissist is a term, but it's also a manic depressant, a sociopath, and there's some more terms that are more covert narcissists that are much more deeper than just narcissists. It goes into psychiatric, they have psychiatric issues, and it goes way more than just what they're defining right now today. Like I was saying, you meet somebody that's a bipolar, schizophrenic, and you don't even know that they're bipolar. They switch in and switch out so much on you. One minute they're happy, and then the next minute, they flip out on a tantrum, and you're like, what? Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, who the hell finna come in the door today? So, and it messes with you. So you got to be careful and just realize the signs. And then with this, these signs of the these deeper psychological issues of that they are exhibiting, that you have to just please do not ignore these red flags. Okay, with these manic depressants and these other psychological issues that they are exhibiting, it's way deeper than that. And they look for people to take care of them because that's all they know. And when they don't get their way, they become very, very vicious, very, very vengeful. And they because they couldn't break you down and make you, because the whole goal is to break you down and to make you want to commit suicide, or to make you have develop some mental issues yourself, or put you in a some form of a crazy house or whatever, or mess you up, get you off your game. They want to pull you down and make you lose everything because they couldn't get it all from you. I can't take it from you, then you can't have it. I don't know why they do that. If they can't take it from you, nobody can. Nobody can have it. If I ain't finna get it. But you didn't earn it. But in the back of their mind, you become their property. So just stay prayerful. Take heed of the signs, the mentally, physically, emotionally, psychological, and financial abuse signs, and get out of the relationship and forgive yourself and forgive them, because they have psychological issues far beyond what that needs, real therapy. And this is really on them. These toxic men that do this behaviors, that act like this is on them. Just forgive them and continue to move on with your life. And let me tell you something, the best revenge is success. Okay, don't give up. Don't stop doing what you was doing because they came in and interrupted you. Let them see you doing your best. Let them see you operate in your purpose and being on top of your game. That's how you do that. Let them see you doing the best you can be. Do not stop doing you. Don't even try to listen. And don't even try to drive by their house and oh, I want him to see me doing good. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Let me tell you what you do. Just keep being you. He'll find out from somebody else. He'll find out from watching your social media. He'll find out from a friend, a mutual friend, or a mutual family member about you and what you're doing. Let me tell you something. Let him find out the best way he can that what you did not stop me. What you did, what you meant for evil, the Lord turned it around for good. He will find out on his own. He'll find out later on. What you did not break me. And that's on period. Let his ass find out the best way he can, but you keep doing you. You keep getting stronger, faster, and better, and do not give up. Do not lose hope. Don't do that. Don't do that. And your haters, I'm telling you this, and it's a hater, man. He just jealous because you on your game. You doing the best that you can do. Man, he ain't got nothing going on for himself. He ain't got no goals, no dream, no vision, man. He just a pure hater, man. Man, these narcissists out here that's targeting these women, man, trust me, man. Oh my gosh. Just please be aware of the red flags. Let me calm down. Please be aware of the red flags and don't ignore the signs and stay focused on you. The best revenge is success. All right, Royal Ones, please let's have this conversation. Don't forget to comment, share, like, and subscribe. Love, hugs, and kisses. Bye. Mwah.